Gold Medal Products has been manufacturing quality snack equipment since 1931, such as popcorn machines, cotton candy machines, snow cone machines, hot dog machines, and all the supplies. Our 425,000 square foot building in Cincinnati, Ohio has the largest inventory in the world of these items. Our network of dealers worldwide are here to help you make the most profit you can make with any and all of Gold Medal's products. This CD will explain how to set up and operate your new Gold Medal theater model popcorn popper. Your popcorn machine will arrive fully crated. Carefully uncrate the popper, thoroughly inspect it for damage, and report any damage immediately with the transportation company. Gold Medal is not responsible for damage that occurs in transit. Before operating your machine, read the instruction manual thoroughly and make sure all personnel are instructed on the safety, operation, and cleaning procedures for this equipment. The instruction manual is located in the base inside the corn drawer. After reading it, file for future reference. After uncrating the machine, open the doors of the base. In the bottom of the base, you will find two power cords. The large cord wrapped in plastic is the main power supply cord for the wall outlet. The smaller cord is the oil pump harness. Remove the packaging for the large cord and unplug the attached wall receptacle. Before plugging the machine in, have a certified electrician install the wall receptacle and check the power supply to ensure that the correct voltage and amperage has been supplied to your machine. See the instruction manual for proper power requirements. Do not plug the machine in until the unit is set up completely. Use one of the 3 exit holes in the base to route the power supply cord out of the base. To connect the bag-in-the-box oil pump, plug the oil pump harness into the pump receptacle and carefully lift the pump into place. Attach the oil tube by pushing the clear tubing onto the metal tubing and tightening the hose clamp that is provided. If the gray bag connector has been provided, install by sliding the open end of the connector's clamp onto the bag nozzle. Then press in on the center until the bag seal is punched. If the blue and white connector has been provided, install by sliding the connector onto the bag nozzle and pushing down on the blue flange until you hear a snap. Once attached, press down on the 2 white fittings to puncture the bag seal. Make sure that the pass-through connector, the one with 2 hoses connected to it, is on the bottom box, and the dead leg connector, with only 1 hose connected to it, is on the top. Open the corn drawer and remove the accessory pack, light bulbs, and parts manual. The accessory pack includes a perforated jet scoop, corn measure, Flavacol salt measure, salt container, spare oil line, and a tube brush. Next, open the doors and reverse the door knobs. The popper is shipped with the knobs facing the inside of the popper to prevent any damage to the doors. Remove the Lexan drop panel and carefully remove the box that contains the popcorn kettle. If you have purchased a 52-ounce machine, the kettle is shipped already in place. Screw in both light bulbs and make sure not to over-tighten. Carefully lift the kettle into place and plug the kettle cord into the receptacle on the roof of the popper. Make sure to screw the plug in fully until you hear a distinct click. If the plug has not been fully tightened, causing a loose connection, damage to the plug and receptacle will result. Now let's move on to the operation of the machine. When pressed, the red oil pump switch will dispense a preset amount of oil into the kettle if the oil system master switch is on. The oil system switch supplies power to the oil system but will not dispense unless the red oil pump switch is pressed. The low dump indicator light will illuminate and an audible alarm will sound when the kettle has reached optimum temperature to begin popping or when the popping cycle is complete. The light switch turns on the interior cabinets as well as the light on the dome. The conditioner switch supplies power to the crisp and dry popcorn freshening system in the bottom of the popper. The kettle motor switch turns on the agitator motor as well as the exhaust fan in the roof of the popper. And last but not least, the kettle heat switch activates the popping kettle by supplying power to the Big Eye electronic temperature control system. At this point, plug the popper into the appropriate wall outlet as described earlier. The correct ratio of oil volume is essential for popper performance and expansion of the kernels. Gold Medal recommends 9 to 10 ounces of oil for 32 ounces of popcorn, and 15 to 16 ounces of oil for 52 ounces of popcorn. To set the oil volume, simply remove the oil funnel from the top of the kettle and place a measuring cup underneath the spout. Your popper is equipped with an easy set timer. To put the pump in program mode, hold in the red dispensing button while turning on the oil master switch. Release the red dispensing button and make sure the green indicator light is flashing. This means the pump is now in program mode. While holding the measuring cup, press and release the red dispense button to begin the flow of oil. When the proper amount of oil is reached, press the red button once again to stop the flow of oil. If you fall short of the desired amount, the red button can be toggled until the desired setting has been reached. After getting the right amount of oil, turn the oil master switch off, then back on to save the setting. Reinstall the oil funnel and the oil system is now ready for operation. Always wear adequate eye protection when popping corn. To begin popping, turn on all operating switches and allow the kettle to preheat until the machine beeps and the load dump indicator light illuminates. Gold Medal theater model poppers are equipped with an electronically controlled kettle that ensures consistent popping performance batch after batch. When the machine beeps, it is signaling the operator to either load the kettle, dump the kettle, or turn the kettle heat off. Fill the corn measure level to the top of the cup, pour in 1 level scoop of salt, and pour the popcorn and salt into the kettle first. Press the red oil dispense button and make sure that the oil dispenses into the kettle. When the batch is complete, the machine will beep again, signaling to dump the kettle. Repeat this process until the desired amount of popcorn has been popped. Remember to always leave the popper doors open when popping corn. On the last batch, turn the kettle heat off when the popcorn starts to raise the lids of the kettle. This will reduce the amount of smoke emitted from the kettle when finished popping. When the heat switch is off, the machine will not beep on the last batch. Allow the kettle to cool down for at least 1 hour before attempting to clean. To clean the kettle, simply tilt the kettle while lifting the clean in place latch. This will safely enable you to clean the kettle without removing it from the machine. Do not use ice or water to cool down a hot kettle. Severe kettle damage will result. While the kettle is still warm, but not hot to the touch, a damp rag may be used to wipe any excess oil from the kettle lids and the outside of the kettle. To remove the lid and agitator assembly for better access to the inside cooking surface, loosen the rear kettle crossbar fastener and remove the front crossbar fastener while holding onto the lid and agitator assembly. The lid and agitator assembly can now be taken to the sink for cleaning, but never remove the kettle and attempt to clean it in a sink. Simply wipe out all of the oil residue from the kettle using your damp rag. At the end of the day, remove the popcorn from the cabinet and wipe any excess popcorn residue into the holes in the corn pan. Remove the Lexan drop panel for cleaning. Next, lift up the corn pan, which can also be removed for cleaning. Slide out the kernel tray and empty out the contents. The 3-stage filter system is located in the roof of the machine. Simply unscrew the 2 knobs and remove the filter cover. All 3 filters should be washed in warm soapy water. Pull down on the bail handle of the 3rd stage metal mesh filter. This filter should be cleaned once a week. Next, remove the 2nd stage oil mist filter. This filter should also be cleaned once a week. The 1st stage metal mesh filter should be cleaned daily and can be pulled out for cleaning without removing the filter cover. Allow the filters to dry overnight before reinstalling. Replacement filters can be purchased under one item number from us. The part number for the filter pack is 82015. The bag-in-box oil system also has 2 inline strainers that need to be cleaned once a week. To clean, simply unscrew the clear plastic cap and remove the metal filter screen. Rinse both pieces in warm soapy water, allow to air dry, then reinstall. To clean the plexiglass doors, make sure to use a cleaner that does not contain ammonia. All other cabinet and glass surfaces can be cleaned using a food-grade concession cleaner. Thank you for purchasing, a gold medal theater model popcorn popper. Should you have any comments or questions, you may call, fax, or email us.